Hello, my lovely people. Today I want to do story time, about things that I almost died in, and really weird stories. Like not all stories because a lot of bad things happened to me, but things that I did not speak about to some people because I wasn't shocked, or things that I was like it just felt like a dream to me. There's things that I'm not gonna speak about, but there's things like that. So the first thing that I'm gonna speak about is just something was really crazy that I survived from. I had almost like I'm gonna tell you the story. So my stupid mom, of course, everybody know that I fucking hate my mom. She's that abusive, narcissistic hoe. Anyway, so she took my car and she have this competition with me that she think that because I'm always driving good, and like sometime when we go outside in the desert, something like that, they who drives better, like they say that I drive good, so they trust me with driving like baggies or something like that to go on a tour in the desert, something like that. I know she think it's a competition, so she want to prove that she know better, and I always tell her like, don't do that, this is stupid, don't drive like that, you cannot drive your car like with, I always tell her something, so she want to prove like she know better. I know she's an idiot. One time we were like really going around like someplace in the desert there, and it was nighttime, so it's really dark, and she insisted on taking this car. It was her car first, and it's like not a four-wheel, nothing. And I was like telling her something, do not go there. She's like, no, trust me. I said, do not go like in the sand, or there's like a lot of rocks and stuff like that, because it's hidden. Like, it's like, I know. She's like just being stubborn or something. I don't remember exactly what happened, but she's like really insisted on going there. And I don't know, she's want to prove something. She's just an idiot. You can stop the car and wait for the driver or someone to come with a big car, or like a baggie or something like that. Anyway, so she hit the car really hard from down with a lot of rocks, and it kind of went a little bit down. And anyway, so later on, the car was damaged with a lot of things. So, and then she got a new car, and she's like, okay, since you're driving, I'm gonna get you this car. I know she doesn't want to give me anything new or something, but I was like, I kid, I was just 18 or something. I just turned 18, and anyway, I didn't give a fuck because I was like just leaving. It was just like sometime I come to the country. I left like later on. But anyway, so I remember coming. I don't know if I came in vacation or on holidays, then came here, because I used to come. I come like maybe one a year, like a week or something like that. I don't remember the time. When was the time exactly? But then I stopped coming. I didn't come here. But I remember taking this car. I used to drive it whenever I'm here, and I go everywhere. So, and she just a way of her, like she just doesn't like, she just like to have a better thing than me. So she gave me that, and I didn't care. She was like, this is my car, so don't say it's your car. Like, I don't know, she's really weird. I don't know. Anyway, she was just a really weird human being. So anyway, I didn't care. So I used to drive this car, and most of the time when I come here, like I'm just coming here for 1 week, and she's like, go do that, go do that. I'm going to work. I'm like, I'm in vacation. I'm in like, literally, I came here to just chill with my friend, not to do things for you. Like, and she's like, can you go? I have work. And she's just like a narcissistic hoe. Like, I don't want to get in trouble with her, then otherwise it's gonna damage my like legal work, or because here you have like a guardian. It's really stupid. So then she's gonna be like, oh, don't do that, don't travel, or something like that. I don't want to get in trouble because I really want to I don't want to see her face. But it was something like that. So I used to go and do a lot of things. And I remember that time I was like going, and I was like driving because I just want to get away from her, and I was like driving to go around, like I don't know, it was like around afternoon or something like that. I was drive to go to Starbucks. So I was like near, and I remember driving, and I smelled something, like, or in the morning or something like that. I started smelling something in the car, and not only it could be any smell, it could be anybody can smell anything, but since you know I'm a psychic from another channel, I literally knew that the car gonna be like exploding or something like that. And I smelled something, I stopped it, and I was like telling her, I called her, I was like, the car smells like that, I'm not gonna drive the car because I do feel like something wrong gonna happen with the car. I literally felt like something wrong gonna happen with the car, like something where she said, okay, just you're near home, like just drive slowly and just go park it, and park it inside the house, and we're gonna check. Then I drive a little bit slower, and I just park it because I was near. And I leave the car inside the house, and they took the car and they checked the car or something. They called the guy. I remember like mama calling the guy to check the car, like someone came and checked it. They said everything is fine or something like that. I don't remember. I said okay, and they fixed it. Said it because of whatever, I don't know, someone said like it's whatever something. I don't remember what exactly they said. So I said it's fine. and everything is fine. And I remember it happened several times that I'm like driving, and when I'm driving, like you have to press so hard on the brake, like you have to press harder on the brake to I'm inside this an old car, and she drive it several times and the fucking does it because she's dumb. And just like we need to change, they change the brake, the whole brake. They bought another brake inside and they changed the whole thing. So, and they bought something else and they changed it already or something. I don't remember the time if they changed it or something. It was just a damaged car. My mom damaged it. So anyway, so I remember that, but it was not a big deal because it's an old car, and there's a lot of cars like they're old, they just like, you know, you have to press harder or something. So anyway, so I remember that day, it was like afternoon or something like that. I was driving, and our house, not this house, our house there is near the industrial area. So when I get from my house and turn like that, there's a small roundabout, and it's just a small one, but it's fucking dangerous because all the cars coming from here are trucks from the industrial area, and they're like more likely truck driver here, not like the truck driver in Europe. They're like Indian guys that maybe faked something, or they got here, they got a license, and most of them, they don't know how to drive now. They're more like they have more rules about them because some of them fall asleep or driving, or there's a lot of accident with them. Now it's better, but you know, some of them they like could be like faking some papers or something or whatever, but they get a license here. So they drive here, and this is the roundabout, and this is the road that I come from. Like it's really a long road, and then I turn on the roundabout, I go like that, and then I go to whatever destination I want to go. So I was driving, and then there's cars, of course, it's a roundabout, so there's cars in front of you, so they stop, they're waiting for the turn. I was driving, and then I noticed I'm driving, so you want to slow down because I was driving fast a little bit, and I was driving fast. I was like, yeah, driving because the road was empty, and then I slowed down because I'm coming to this place, and I cannot press, like the brake is not working. I press it again, it's not working. I press it harder, it's not working. I keep pressing, it's not working. And the car just like increasing on driving. I don't remember what exactly, but it just was going with the speed that I was like driving. I was like pressing, it's not, it's just going like that. And I was like, really, the road is really far, so I was like just going, and I pressed it several times by now, and I pushed so hard on the brake, and I pressed so fucking hard, and someone was like who doesn't panic at all because of the shit I've seen in my life. So I have like, it's sad, but it's a good thing. So whenever I have a bad thing happen to me, I have a clear mind. Like I always have a clear mind of what to do in crisis, basically. So I don't scream like, oh shit. I was like right away thinking like, okay, I'm pressing on it, it's not working. I realize that it's not working. I'm not like continually doing that. I'm doing that, but on the same I'm thinking like what to do. It's not working. So I'm looking around me, I'm looking at like there's like this light. Sorry, my auntie's texting me. I'm seeing that light, I'm seeing a light, and I'm seeing like a wall, a house there really far. So I'm like, you can cross the street like that. You can cross the street like that and just hit the light, or I'm like thinking about like hitting the light a little bit to slow me down, and then hitting a wall so it will be better. So going like, instead I'm thinking really fast, like if it didn't work, I'm just gonna turn, hitting something instead of like my car increasing and going there and some kind of truck hit me, or just hitting a wall or hitting this house. Like they have like, you know, strong walls. I'm like hitting the wall and something gonna be like, I'm thinking of what is better, okay? What accident is better, basically, because it's just driving and didn't stop. And I was like, I was calm a little bit, but I'm like, this is it. Could be it could be I'm dying now, it could be I'm hitting something, it could be anything. But I'm someone like not panicking. Like I do not panic. Whatever something happened, I don't like after the situation ends or happen. It could be a good thing or a bad thing, because after it happens, several months or something, I slowly process what happened. Like I don't panic when things happen like that. And I was like pressing. I was like, please God, can it please work? I swear to God, like this is like the last moment. So I started coming like near, and there's like a car in front of me, what also was a pickup car, like because it's a worker or something like that. And there's another car in front of them, I think, or something. And I was like, there's two cars, and just like to come here, I'm like trying to make the decision really fast to hit something, and it worked. Like the whole way it didn't work, and just the last moment I pressed on it and it started working, like it started to work, and I was like, and right away I didn't do anything when it worked. I turned something like that, and I stood like on the sideways. I'm like, I'm not driving this car. I called my mom, I called my brother or something. I said, come pick me up. I don't remember who I called. I was like in shock. After that I was in shock because I don't remember exactly who came to pick me up. I was like, this car, I'm not gonna drive this car. I'm no way gonna drive this car. Like, they should come and take this stupid car, or someone like pick me up or something. I called them and they brought like this trucker or something to pick the car up. Nobody wanna drive it. I said, nobody drive it. I told my mom, like, do not be stupid, like whatever, because she'll be like, drive it. I said, nobody gonna drive the car or something because the brake just stopped, and so just take the car. And they took the car, and I was like in shock to what happened. And my mom like, oh, my poor baby, oh, whatever. And then she was like, oh, let's pretend or something. Like, girl, let's do it. Anyway, so they took the car to check what's wrong with the car, because obviously I've been saying that there's something wrong with the car. It turned out that there's a huge fucking rock inside the car because of my stupid fucking mom. Huge rock, somehow it messed up with the brake. And this is like one story. Okay, it's like one of the many stories. What other story? Let me tell you about like bad things that happened to me. I have a story, but this is like really very dramatic story that happened not so far away, like 4 years ago, that I don't really like to talk about. So this was like the biggest thing. Like, I literally felt like I'm dying. I had a near-death experience, and I was like, it was really dramatic. I think it's like for today on enough. Just talking about the story, okay? Just talking about the story. Nothing else, nothing more. Later on, I'm gonna share more stories, okay?